If you are a homeowner and you are concerned that your home insurance policy could get canceled, well, there's good reason for that. Because right now, many people are experiencing this exact same thing. Some people are seeing that their insurance company will not renew them no matter what. Others are saying that drones are flying over their homes and they're getting their policies canceled because of things sitting on the side, because of little trash on the side of their house, their yard, maybe the weeds are overgrown. But now insurance companies are extremely concerned that they're going to have to pay if there's a fire or some other disaster. But look at this right here. It says California home insurer to drop 37,000 policies as part of nationwide withdrawal. That's interesting. And I want to read a little bit of this to you. It says right here, right there, wherever it's at, there it is. It says, as an insurer is planning to drop 37,000 California customers as it exit the entire U.S. home insurance market. And we have seen that, okay? We have seen that where companies are just wanting to get out, whether it's out of the state of California entirely or, and in some cases, they just don't want to be part of the home insurance market any longer. But look at this one. This is the one I think is interesting. It says furious homeowner says her insurance company flew a drone over her house and refused renewal for one minor reason. Well, what exactly is that reason? Let's look at this right here. It says when Lynn Schuler looked up at the branches of a beloved tree in her Massachusetts yard, she never expected that a drone might be looking down on her. Schuler, who had held a policy with the same insurer for more than a decade, was shocked to receive an email containing an aerial photo and a warning that she had 6 weeks to cut back limbs hanging over her roof or lose her coverage. Okay, here's the reason I bring this up. We are seeing people drive by, okay, insurance adjusters, driving down the road and taking pictures, documenting different homeowners that, they have a car that's being worked on in the driveway. That's concerning. Why? They have overgrown branches. A tree had limbs hanging over the roof. A friend of mine told me that he had to paint his entire house because an adjuster drove by, took pictures that he had some peeling paint. He had to paint the entire house. And even though it was just a few little spots on the front, they noticed peeling paint. Guess what he did? Did he paint the entire house? Absolutely not. He just went back to the house, scraped off the peeling paint, repainted it, and said, no, I'm good. The person came back and the insurance company came back and said, no, you need to repaint your house. We asked you to repaint your house or we're not going to renew your coverage. He didn't repaint his house. He had to go and get different coverage because of just that. Another friend of mine told me just recently that he was trying to empty out a shed and trying to clear out some garbage and debris, had it sitting next to the shed or next to his house, and he was told that we're going to cancel your policy if you do not remove that garbage. That's what he was doing. He was in the middle of doing exactly that. But then the picture, came through, person drove by, whatever, and now he had to go and fix it, go and clean up the rest of it, which he was doing anyway. But here's my question. And again, I want to bring this up after I read this to you. It says, it was very invasive because they had taken a picture of my house without me knowing, which was really kind of crazy. If somebody takes a picture of your house, which you can do, if somebody is standing on the sidewalk out in public, they can take a picture. Okay? They can do that. It's not a big deal. But if you continue picture after picture after picture, and then someone now flying a drone, which isn't just of your house, but of your backyard, of a upper deck, right? Something that's private. You got a fenced-in backyard, it's treed in, whatever. Now they're taking pictures of it. Is that a little bit invasive? Is that getting into your privacy? I'm curious what your thoughts are. But when I saw this, I thought, you know what? That's exactly what we're seeing, and we have been for many months. It's nothing new, where insurance companies are trying to find ways to pretty much get out of this liability that they've put themselves in. They're an insurance company. But you look at the state of California, for instance. The state of California is just panicking because just the Palisades fire, let me give you an example here. You've been paying, thousands of dollars every single year for, let's say, 5 years. And all of a sudden they cancel your policy. They don't want to renew you. Your house burnt down. Your house and all your belongings burnt down. You got nothing. These companies are trying to pay you like 30 to 40%. Okay? They're trying to pay you very little because they can get away with that in California. So now people are asking, well, I didn't just pay you 30%, I paid you 100%. But just because there's so many claims, you're only willing to give me 30%? It's interesting. But again, I bring this up because if you don't keep your house in order, you don't keep your house tidy, your yard clean, garbage away from your home, no branches touching your roof, all these things are potential claims. And so now insurance companies are realizing I can use drones, I can use self-driving cars, I can use AI to determine whether or not I should keep somebody as a customer or just drop them from coverage. And again, I bring this to your attention because we are about to see prices rise even more. Prices are going to go up. Okay, mark my words, prices will go up. And they're going to go up because these insurance companies need them to go up, or else they will not be able to afford to just stay in business. So, with that said, your home insurance will likely get more expensive, but if you don't own a home and you're a renter, your rental insurance will either get expensive or your payment, your monthly rent is going to go up because your landlord has to pay even more for insurance, meaning they're going to push that over to you. So, let that sink in. Again, if you are a renter or you have a home and you have insurance, just expect they're going to be a little more vigilant as to what your home looks like, which means you may have to repaint, you may have to cut down certain weeds, or they may tell you, which they told a friend of mine, I want you to cut down that tree, a tree that they planted, in to remember his great grandfather. You may have to cut that down because it's too close to the house and it could be a hazard. So, let me know your thoughts. Do you think this is something that we were just expecting was going to happen? Or do you think insurance companies are getting a little greedy?